a second, but it'll start.
Step into the spotlight, it's time to ignite. Shad the Lion fan ready for a fight. Every Wednesday at 5 we gather around, debating football knowledge, let's shake the ground. Packers, Bears, Vikings, Lions on the stage, bantering all night, let's unleash our rage. Join the crew, drop your takes, let's go. Every word a touchdown, every thought a show. Nfc North Open Mic, it's the place to be. Come and share your passion, it's electric, can't you see? Chad forgot more football than you'll ever know. Come join the playful banter, let your true colors show. Live every Wednesday, don't miss the fun. 5 p.m. CST.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, Eric?
What's going on, Mr. Chad?
A rookie here. Just gotta, in case somebody's dumb enough to comment on this show, I gotta be here ready and make sure I can show their comment. How you doing today, Eric?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, man. So how about them Packers?
Hey, I'm confident. I like what we're doing. Looking good in OTAs, and yeah, I feel like we could beat the Lions week 1. Now, since y'all lost another key part.
Well, I don't know. I just heard the police in the background. Are you sure they're not arresting any Packers?
No. Oh, man. That's hilarious. But no, that's a significant loss for you, Chad, on that O-line. That has to play a major part.
All us Lion fans, we Kevin Zeitler. That's okay. We're set. We can replace him. Now Ragnow's out. You can't replace Zeitler and Ragnow. You just can't. So Goff, he might be running for his life a little more than normal.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
And it's going to affect the running game, man. Maybe not so much with Gibbs, but with Monty going up the middle like he does. Yeah.
Whew, significant changes I see. Ooh.
Well,
I don't know.
If anybody is here, I am a rookie at this. I'm just learning it. I am a professional Bigfoot researcher of 25 years, a documentarian of 15 years. I am now retired from that. I am trying to become a rookie sports podcaster, whatever you want to call it. And now I've got to learn how to do the comments and all that. And I got, Robert's like, hey, man, show my comment, dude. What's up with you? Like,
uh-oh. What's up, Mike?
Yeah.
Chad's a newbie.
I'm a newbie, man. I'm going to learn. I have great teachers. I can promise you that. Even though most of them are Packer fans, I promise I am the best hands that I could do to learn how to do this. And, some people say I'm illogical, but in reality, I have a little Homer in me, but I'm pretty much logical. When it comes to my Lions, when it comes to my sports teams, I'm logical. We don't want to bring up the Tigers because, John Dorn would he'd go off. Fool's Gold Tigers. Best team in the majors. No, but we won't bring them up. Not at least not on this show. Oh, did I already bring them up?
That's hilarious.
I can't believe the Timberwolves got. I thought they would have won. Retired Bigfoot hunter. That's me, Rob. I gave up the good life for the bad life.
What are you doing? What to your pants? Huh?
It'd be nice if we
Why
got a
you making
guest
a mess
tonight,
in
though,
here?
so
Come on,
that
man.
we could have like a conversation. But if there's anything, Eric, that you want to talk about or bring up besides Frank Ragnow, I'd be happy to talk to you.
Honestly, Chad, where do you see your team performing now, and where do you see them coming? You still see them coming in second place or it's first place?
I see Green Bay or Detroit winning the division now with this loss. I was on the ceiling 12 wins, on the floor 10, and I was leaning at 11 in the middle. Right now, I got us the ceiling's 11. I don't want. I'm not going to say 9 wins. I'll never do that. We're better than that. But I do see a playoff team, wild card. Um, I actually do see the Lions maybe like throwing Ben Johnson a bone, because if it's between Minnesota and Chicago in week 18, we might just let Chicago just to just to throw Ben Johnson a bone.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
I'm
this is
joking,
tough.
dude. We're not throwing any bones. In fact, we want to kill Ben Johnson, so it was a joke. In case
Are you sure? Do you see beating the Bears week 2? Do you think that's happening?
yeah, week 2, absolutely. Yeah, we're at home. Yeah, no, I believe we're going to beat Green Bay week 1, but
Wow.
I do believe we're losing Thanksgiving. Really, really do.
Chad, you really think we losing our home opener? You think so?
Really, you think? Well, I think you're going to beat us at home on Thanksgiving on our celebrate the most celebrated Detroit game of the year. That's
Oh
going on
man.
from the beginning of Thanksgiving, and I'm giving you that win. Hey, okay, fine, fine. You guys can win the first game. We're kicking your ass on Thanksgiving. There,
Oh
that make
man.
you happy?
I don't know, man, because we beat y'all last time.
Oh, no,
You never say never, you know?
you don't. You never know what's going to happen. We've watched Minnesota with Sam Darnold win 14 games.
True.
We watched something that come on, let's admit it, Bears, Packer, and Viking fans never thought possible. We witnessed it with Kirk Cousins 3 years ago too. It's like, where does this team come from?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, well, I don't know. Good luck with JJ, Minnesota.
Oh man.
All right. If Harbaugh thought he was that good, he had a chance to draft him. Passed on him. We all do know that. You guys realize that San Diego had a chance to draft JJ.
Well, they had Justin Herbert still.
Whatever. They could have traded him to the Vikings.
Oh man.
We want JJ. Well, at least the Minnesota Vikings didn't draft Caleb Williams. Did you hear the rumors about that shit?
I did. He always wanted to be a Viking.
Oh, not just that. He can't incorporate Ben Johnson's offense. He's back footing, side arming, missing receivers, and then that went on for 3 days, and now all the Bear fans are saying now he's throwing like dimes. It's like in there. He looks like Danny Dimes.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. So good luck, Bears. I don't know. We are sweeping those bum ass. Robert, you might. Okay, Robert, I'll be honest. You might. It's not realistic, but it's possible. I'll give you that, Robert. So what do you think the Packers NFC North record will be there? Did you fall on the floor? I think you fell on the floor. Well, maybe I need to get a more sober co-host. And everybody says I'm the alcoholic. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm here alone. So let's talk about something. Let's talk about strength of schedule. Because there's all this stuff out there that says the Bears have the toughest strength of schedule. Well, you don't count. I mean, they have 10 games against playoff contenders. All right. They really do. They got at whatever. I'm adding the Bears have 10 games against playoff teams. But 6 of their 10 games are divisions. Vikings, Lions, and Packers. Okay. So they have 4 out of division playoff games. Now look at the Lions. We have 11 against playoff teams. But there's only 4 that are in division. So that means we have 7 playoff games outside of our division. I mean, not playoff. 7 games outside of our division against playoff teams. Now, what do the Packers have? I think they have 4 outside of the division. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so.
Yeah. And what do the Vikings have? 4 or 3?
I think same 4.
Yeah. I mean, so that's when I talk about the schedule, it's so brutal for the Lions. It's why I say this is the Packers' year. I honestly believe the Packers have a real chance to win the division, get a high playoff seed this year because number 1, strength of schedule. Number 2, well, we gave up on Zeitler and we just lost Ragnow. Number 3, we don't know what Hutchinson is. We don't know what he's going to be. We don't know. He'll probably be good, but will he be great?
That's true.
And if we lose Goff, it's all over with. Here's the thing. We don't even have a backup. What's your backup, Dorn?
What's that?
Who's your backup?
For Willis?
Yeah.
For a quarterback?
Yeah.
Willis.
Yeah. We don't have that. Goff
Well,
goes down.
You guys drafted that hooker. I thought he was supposed to be your next guy up.
Really?
That fucking hooker.
I don't know.
I mean, let's be realistic. Let's be honest. If Goff goes down,
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
if Goff goes down, this one clown's going to win his $100 bet against
Yeah,
me.
most teams will though. Most teams will go down. I mean, most teams. Like Willis actually saved us last year. He won us a few games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He actually saved us. You know, he saved our season. To tell you the truth. That's what the good backups are good for. You know, I mean, they come in there, do their job, and doesn't have to be fancy as long as they get the job done.
Well, welcome to NFC North Open Mic, John.
Yeah, John saving the day. Eric bailed.
Is there a talking point you'd like to hit, John?
Well, I'm just wondering, are you okay? Now, since Ragnow retired, now Glasgow, I'm not a big fan of Glasgow. I think he's way towards the end of his career. I think he's a good backup, maybe.
Mhm.
He'd be a solid backup.
I agree.
But that whole interior line is going to be different. And to me, it's like, how is that going to affect your running game, your pass protection, and is Goff is he going to have a pocket? You know what I mean? Like he did before. Because come on, let's face it, man. Zettler and Ragnow gone makes a huge difference.
So what we're doing, John, is we got a couple second-year players, Mahogany, whatever. I don't even want to think of the other guy's name.
You want Broski? Here we go. Broski. Come on, Broski.
But
Yeah,
I mean, they've improved enough. That's what I'm saying. You guys are just hoping, but they're not going to replace that talent that you guys are missing. They might come in and do okay, but they are not. I mean, especially beginning of the season. You know, I mean, the first game, the Halfley is probably going, oh my God, he's licking his chops. You know what I mean? We're gonna blitz him, and fucking and see what that outline's gonna do. You know, we're gonna test your center of your interior offensive line. They're gonna test it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's
and it's going to affect Montgomery the most.
yeah. I think your running game is gonna take a hit, and pressure on the quarterback. I mean, that might just throw him up. You know,
Maybe
Welcome
10
to
and
the show,
7
bro.
is more realistic than other
that's what
lines.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Welcome
What
to
up,
the show,
fellas?
sir.
I'm not going to say you guys are going to go down the drain or not because you still got a lot of good players, man. You got a lot of damn good players.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent.
But that offensive line would kept you guys up, man. And that,
What do you think about that, broski? It's a big hole in their O line, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I was just going to touch on the whole Bears and Lions schedules. Yeah, I don't understand how they could say the Bears schedule is like more difficult than the Lions because they play the same schedule with the exception of 3 games. It's the exact same schedule, right? So the Bears play, and the different teams they play are the Bears play Vegas. So they play the Raiders, the Saints, and the 49ers. And the 49ers, I mean, their roster was
Holy shit, they're all crap teams. Those are all crap teams.
and the Lions, so the 3 games the Lions play that are different are
Ravens?
Well, I mean, we both play the Ravens, right? But what I'm saying,
he's saying the games that are different.
yeah, they play the Chiefs, they play at Kansas City, they play at the Rams, and what's the other
There's
one?
2 Super Bowl contenders right there.
I'm
There's
missing
2
the
Super
other one. I'm missing the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's 2 Super
Yeah.
Bowl contenders to the
Well,
crap.
you get my point.
Play.
Yeah, you get my point. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's the Raiders and the Saints compared to the Chiefs and the freaking Rams. You know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference there. So, don't quite understand how they're saying like the Bears' schedule could be more difficult. But regardless, like neither schedule.
Bro, see, the reason they're saying it is because you have to play 6 games in division against 3 playoff teams, and that's why it's ranked. But
From
that's
the Lions-
given every year.
Yeah, and from the Lions' perspective, the Bears lower their strength of schedule. From the Bears' perspective, the Lions increase the Bears' strength of schedule. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's basically.
But yeah, losing Ragna, I mean, that's huge. Rumors are going to move Glasgow to center.
That's what they're going to do because he's played.
Yeah.
He can play it.
Which means you're going to have 2 new starters at guard. So essentially, you're going to have like 3 new players not 3 new players, but 3 new positions on your line with new people playing them, I should say.
All right, I'm
Christian
going on
Mahogany.
And it's going to be all in the interior. And you know, being a Bears fan, I can tell you what having a shitty interior O-line does to your team. It pretty much decimates your offense.
Sacks are going up in Detroit.
So I mean, it doesn't matter what it affects your what you know what I mean. It doesn't matter what receivers you have.
You'll get a pick six.
You get a pick six.
Who do I sound like?
But
No, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean-
going to be pretty. It's going to be ugly for the Lions this year. After going 15-2, and now we're going to go 10-7.
I think you might start out slow, but I think you guys are going to rebound and actually have a strong ending.
Oh, so you're saying that the Packers are going to beat us week 1, huh, John?
I think so because we're more complete team. We're more. There's nothing really, you know.
I got an extra $100 laying around. You want to? Let's do this right here on the line.
I'll do a
No, straight up.
I don't do
No
I don't
point
do-
spread, no nothing.
No, I just
$100
do-
straight up, John Dorn. You,
No, I
you got
just do
this,
it.
Rob, right? Rob keeps notes.
Yeah,
I do profile bets. I don't do money. I do profile
Did
bets.
John just say he agreed to the bet, Rob?
Profile bet.
Profile bet. He wants a profile bet. What do you want? What's your
Whatever,
profile?
it's on right here, John.
Yeah, profile bet.
Yeah, profile bet. You see how he's got a Green Bay Packer emblem up? You get to pick whatever profile he's got.
Oh,
It's
we don't want
profile
to do
pic.
that. Oh, really?
Yeah,
That means I can make yeah. You got to put on your
You find one. You can make him have a Lions one, bro. That's the whole point. Is he's going to make something really bad for you, and you're going to make something really bad for him, and he's going to have to keep it up for a week.
Oh, I got to keep it up for a week. Yeah.
What do you know about the WNBA, John?
Like Broski. You see Broski's bear claw?
Angel Reese.
Money, man. People want that.
No,
Angel
I want
Reese.
John Dorn wearing the Angel Reese jersey.
If she's getting her own rebounds and fucking like you take her own rebounds away, she probably has none. That one.
How about? Well, it's not my bet, so I'm not going to say. But I was gonna go off of that Angel Reese bet. I was going to say whoever loses has to dress like Angel Reese for a week. You got to wear a wig. You got to wear a girl's jersey or a girl's
No, not a week. Let the deal. How about we have to take a selfie dressed up like, not dressed for a week. One selfie, then we can take the shit off because nobody wants to look like Angel Reese for a week.
Just make that your logo or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
For 1 week. Yep.
That's crazy.
I'd like to see John looking like Raggedy Ann.
Well,
I'll tell you what,
red yarn hair.
They can make you up something for me. There's enough people out here that can do it for you.
Chad, the other team is Tampa Bay. So it's the Chiefs,
Tampa,
the Bucks, and the Rams.
Holy fuck!
Those are 3 Super Bowl contenders.
Holy fuck! 3 Super Bowl contenders.
So
That's
there's no way in hell I could say the Bears have
that
a
is
tough
a
schedule
total
than the Lions, as they go.
Dude, months ago I said the Lions have the most brutal schedule. And
They
look
do.
at the away games.
do.
It's the away games. You're not even at home.
Well,
I think we're at home with Tampa Bay, though.
you're
But,
home against Tampa, yeah.
yeah. But
Damn, that's
the league
tough,
hates
man.
us. John, I've been telling you for like 2 years. It's not the Lions' fault. The league hates us.
No, that's what happens when you have the best record in the league, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
teams are taking your players and your coaches and everything else, and it just now you find out what home's all is made of. You know what I
John,
mean?
that's not nothing that bothers me. Goodbye, Ben. Goodbye, Aaron Glenn. Goodbye, backup
Really,
coach.
bro?
No, it
15
does that.
minutes.
No, honestly, really, bro, that doesn't bother me a bit. They promote
That's
from
crazy,
within. They'll hire who they want outside if they need.
In the long run, it shouldn't worry you, but beginning of the season it should. Because it'll take time to get chemistry the same. I mean,
Well, guess what? At least we don't have Bears coaching.
Well, no, that would actually be good for you because that's actually what made you good. Is you had
Oh,
that-
why? Because you got Ben Johnson now. What you said
I
last?
mean, he made
But,
golf
bro,
what he was, right?
I mean, Chad, you cannot deny that Ben Johnson was a big part of you guys going 15 wins. And he left and went to the bro. He's taking something with him. And you guys are
got an
losing
offensive
something.
mind that you won't believe. He can
Yeah.
come up with plays out of nothing.
Sure, he can.
Ben
I mean,
was-
whether Caleb and the
Oh,
Bears can execute is another question.
That's
But
the
The
question.
man's got an offensive mind. He does, though, bro. He does.
I've
Yeah.
been one of the
Ben Johnson's a quarterback coach. That's
Is he?
what he is. Yes,
Is
he
he?
is.
We're gonna
all I'm
see.
saying is
Quarterback
this.
coach.
Wyden Hooker then better than he is.
Yeah, that's true.
Why do you think he left? If we didn't draft Hendon Hooker, we might still have Ben. No, I'm kidding. I'm
All I'm saying-
kidding.
Holy
I'm kidding.
Holy shit.
I'm kidding.
No, let me
You're
say
lucky
this.
it's your show. You're lucky it's your show, man. I'd mute you just for that.
Chad, let me just say this. So, like, I've been one of the few non-Lions fans that have said, you know what, I don't really think them losing Ben and stuff is really going to impact the Lions offense too much because they kept their O-line, intact. They made some good draft picks, but losing Ragnow, now that throws that out of the fucking. That's not true anymore.
And
That's-
Zettler too.
Losing Zeitler wasn't shit.
That's a
Really? He was like the big
No, it really wasn't, John. It wasn't that big of a deal.
He's like the third best.
Ragnow's retirement is a big deal.
Zettler was, and then you lost the number 1 center. Come on, man.
No, I said Zeitler wasn't a big deal in the beginning.
It
Yeah,
is
And
how
he
you lose
wasn't.
two
We could.
Okay, Dad. Okay.
But now he lost.
Okay, I'm saying.
Now
I
he
just-
lost.
pieces.
Now it
That's
is a
gonna make
big
a difference.
deal.
It is a big
Okay.
deal now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that-
is.
He did make other players better. He did
all I'm
make other-
saying is this: you went from Ragnow, Zeitler, and Glasgow as your interior, so now it's Glasgow, Mahogany, and Ratledge.
Yeah, and last time, Glasgow played center. He ranked like PFF was like 54,
Gross, he's scared to say the name of Sewell.
and then
No,
even
no, I'm
last
talking
year.
about your interior. I'm talking about your three guys in the middle. Sewell's back.
They all work together, bro. You know that.
In Glasgow, actually last year, his PFF was bad last year.
What was
It
your
under-
O-line
but-
rank before Ragnow? What was your O-line rank before Ragnow retired?
Probably 7 or 8.
Then he
7
dropped
or 8.
like fifth or something like that. I thought
It's got to drop below 10 now. Holy
It's below 10
fuck.
now.
Holy fuck,
Without
bro.
a doubt.
But dude, Decker's not far off from leaving either. I mean, he's not going to around much.
No, Decker's healthy though, dude. Taylor Decker's healthy. Ragnow retired for injury, dude. The dude was in so much pain.
Yeah, but Taylor Decker was the one of your starters who really
Yeah,
wasn't.
Well, I have a new guest on my
He had
show.
broken throat.
I would like Mason to put his take in if you guys don't mind. Hey, Mason, how's it going?
That's Colin, bro. He always puts it.
I don't know why I see Mason.
He's like a new guest on the show.
Mason and Jones equals 2,000 yards is what he's saying. He's a Vikings fan. He's got Aaron Jones and
Don't
Jordan
pick
Mason.
on my guest, Robert.
I'm not picking none. I know Colin, bro. I sent him the link. What are you talking about?
Don't get so look at how easy you get like ruffled.
Oh, I'm not ruffled. You ain't seen ruffled.
And not any less ruffled than Ragnow.
That's
All
right.
right. So
Ragamuffin.
Ragamuffin.
whatever his name is, he came in to say something. I want to hear it.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm just enjoying the show. I'm enjoying the gander. I'm curious what you guys are talking
This is just
about.
a bullshit session, bro. This is a straight up bullshit session. That's all this is.
This is practice, dude. This is like dry humping.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
All right, that's time. I
That's
gotta
way
go.
more than I needed to know.
We're not dry humping.
Yeah, that's-
He starts talking dry humping, I'm out.
This game was fucking
I was
job.
going to say this isn't a Jameson Williams touchdown celebration.
No.
Well, I mean, it's a little concerning. We were talking about dry humping, and yet I can see you in a car. It makes me a little nervous, but
Hey, bro, I realize there's one from every division. We hardly get one of every person from the division on here.
By car, you mean creeper van?
Yeah, Creeper.
well, I mean,
The pedo.
I don't know.
What's up, A-Dub?
Hey, Dub. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dub.
His mic might be down. You might have to leave and come back, bro.
No, I heard him a minute. I thought. You there, A-Dub?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Get out of here, A-Dub. Come back. Whatever. I'm just jealous because I got a nicer truck than you.
Oh, stop it.
I think there's a good
Yeah, no,
chance.
it kind of looks like a Yugo to me, but I don't know.
A Yugo. You said a Yugo. Remember those?
I mean, they're probably worth more than trucks now if you can actually somehow find one. They probably are worth more.
Yeah,
than
they don't exist. They were all scrapped. There's
An
not
Astro
it's
van?
like finding a Pacer, an AMC Pacer.
That's an old VW bus that's be sitting in. An old hippie bus.
Astro van.
What's good,
Fiero.
gentlemen?
How about a Fiero?
Looks
Get
more
an
like an
F-150
Econoline to me,
Fiero.
but I don't know.
Hey, Dub, what do you think about today's news?
Huh. What is today's news consist of?
Ragnow retiring.
I mean, it affects the O-line of the Lions, bro, big time.
Running game,
Yeah,
pass blocking game.
Top
It
five
does.
center, top
Yeah.
5.
I definitely spoke. I asked about that earlier, and from my perspective, that's definitely a big hole to fill. Like, I'm very familiar with that before. Like, Green Bay's had plenty of good centers that we moved off of before.
Yeah.
And
Well,
one thing to be said about it.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, one thing to be said about moving off of certain offensive linemen is that it's a very big hole to fill, especially when you don't have somebody fully developed who can cover that very area.
So
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I was going to say the same thing because it didn't seem like they drafted anybody. I mean, it was an unanticipated.
That was my question.
Retire.
Why did he wait until now to retire?
Yeah.
Why didn't he retire sooner or before the draft so that they
Wasn't
could
it
give him
like-
something to do? I mean, he
Last
just
week-
fucked the team over, did he not?
It did. That put him in a tough spot. And
Yes,
actually,
exactly.
Brad Holmes, if he's smart, he's going to be looking to make a trade, but that's really not what Brad Holmes does. So
He's
we'll
got
see.
$50 million in cap
dude's like-
space now. though.
Brad Holmes said, "Look, man, I signed you, man. You're injured."
But Chad, that's what we're saying. Free agency's over. You know what I mean? The draft's over. So
Yeah, but last week wasn't he
No,
asking
you
for
can
a
make
pay
a
raise?
trade
Didn't he want money?
and buy up. You can buy up salary. You can make a trade.
And Doran.
Here comes Trey Hendrickson to Detroit.
Well, we're talking about a trade for a center. You know what I mean? But
No, give me
Doran,
Trey
all those
Hendrickson.
draft
I'll
picks
live
they
with
traded,
I'll-
all the draft picks they traded for Tesla, like they could have used to trade for a center. Right
Yeah, bro.
Maybe they can convert. Maybe they can convert Marcus Davenport to being a center.
Maybe.
I'll live with
Maybe.
Glasgow as center. Bring in Trey Hendrickson. We got $50 million cap space, baby.
Why bring in Trey Hendrickson when you got Marcus Davenport? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus Davenport's the Band-Aid, or maybe Trey's the Band-Aid, because I really don't count on him. I hope he can play a season, but
Is banged up Levi still on your team?
no, Anzarique's gone.
Levi?
He's on your team. You guys signed him. You gave him a deal. You give him 3
Did
years.
we?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we gave him a bag of chips and a
Signed him to a 3-year
we
deal.
gave him a bag of chips and a bobblehead. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, but that was a very good timing. That definitely was a good timing.
Bro, it seems kind of like he did it on purpose. I mean, why would you not? I mean,
Well, last week wasn't he asking for a fucking contract, a guaranteed contract? Wasn't he asking for it last week? I'm just wondering if they said no, and he's okay. Well, fuck it, I'm retiring.
No. The thing is he felt good. He came out. He did OTAs, and his toes they're gone, dude. You don't have toes anymore. Okay, John, you try to run without toes. It's a fact. There is no internal problems with anything. The fact is, Ragnow can't perform anymore, and he's in too much pain. He values his future with his family and being able to walk.
Yeah.
Was he in Singapore when he lost his toes? Did he spit on the sidewalk? What happened? How did he lose all of his toes?
He dropped a piece of bubble gum.
He got turf toe 4 years ago.
He's got permanent turf toe. And
he went through surgery in the off season and came
it's
back
permanent.
and tore it and messed it up so bad they said we can't work on it.
Yeah, it's permanent.
And he played 3 years on this shit, dude. He did. He really did.
He had a broken throat. I never heard of that before.
He did. He got hit in the throat in a play.
Yeah, they said a broken throat. I'm like, what?
Yeah, esophagus. Yeah.
With these really odd injuries, are you perfectly sure that he didn't go to Singapore? Because these seem like very odd injuries.
Whatever. All I know is the Lions are going to the playoffs 10-7.
Well, they just saved 9.15 whatever million.
Whatever.
That's coming back.
Bears suck. Vikings suck. McCarthy's a freaking clown that everybody thinks is the greatest quarterback in the world, like the next
Is this how you cope, Chad? Is this how you cope?
Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go!
That's right. That's right.
Packers are probably winning the division after this.
I
Honestly,
was gonna say McCarthy and Caleb could probably both teach golf how to throw a spiral because I don't think golf throws a fucking spiral.
Man. Yeah, but they can't read 4 different receivers. They can read 2 receivers.
I don't think golf can do much without his Benny Poo, without his precious Benny Poo anymore.
We got a Bear fan in here bragging about Caleb Williams being able to do multiple reads. Okay.
Well, I mean, he had half the golf.
Let's be honest, dude. Caleb can't.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Chad. I was gonna say when I look at the depth chart for Detroit, it's like now you're gonna trust a rookie to take over Ragnow's spot. Like, how much faith can you have in the second round pick, this Tego Rulich that you guys drafted in the second round to be your center?
And
not very much, Tego.
And he hasn't played much center in college either. He only played so many handful of snaps in college.
Am I the guy out here saying the Lions are going to win 14 games and steal the division this year? No. I'm the guy saying we're going to probably go 10-7 and take a wild card. I mean, I already said this Ragnow shit is that Now I wish we would have signed Zeitler though.
By preseason, you're going to say 7-10 pretty soon here. Keep on going down and
I'm not
down.
gonna do that. No, I'm not like you, John. I'm not going to go that low.
I'm pulling for Eric. Let's go, Giants!
Eric,
I know it's a stretch. I know it is, bro. But come on, bro. This is Eric's first big huge bet, bro. I hope he wins
we'll
it.
call it the Eric's curse.
He isn't going to win it, dude.
I know he's not, bro. But
Well,
there's
definitely he's not.
bro. I hope you guys
wishing.
fall flat on your face. It's a win-win for us.
Chad, are you going to be really upset with taking his money for his economics book for the next semester because of this bet? Seriously.
No, man. I might feel bad for him and cut the bet in half after he loses. I might say, John, just send me 50. We'll see.
Eric's a good kid, man. He's a good kid.
He is a good kid, but he's got to be smarter about who he bets on. I mean,
we're trying to teach him up. We're trying to teach him up, man.
We got him too hyped up.
I think he was drunk that night, to be honest, man.
He don't drink,
He doesn't
dude.
drink, bro.
Who
He
would
don't
make
drink.
that bet without being drunk?
Dude, he's a
Bro,
24-year-old virgin.
That sounds like me being drunk.
He hasn't
making
been
that.
out of his house probably since.
Hell,
Really?
I was drunk and I was like, yeah, I'll take that bet. Hell yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, this house
He's
or his
home.
dorm
There's
room.
not a lot you won't do drunk, Chad. I'm pretty sure.
Chad, you get
Yeah,
one white
either-
call and you
either
act like
that-
a little fucking Tarzan. Fucking looking for fucking
I'm sorry, but
Yetis and shit.
it's either he's drunk or he's still a little naive while being young.
Yeah.
Because even at his age, it's expected that young kids can do dumb things at times.
No shit.
There's
Hey,
another
did you
option.
ever find your sleeping bags that you guys lost in your camping trip?
A-Dub, there's another option. He might have the balls the size of church bells.
No, I'm gonna go out on a limb. He just don't know no better. It's all good.
I mean,
This is how you learn.
Eric,
This is how you learn to make sound bets. You don't make bad ones. And this is
Eric is proof that LeBron James' son Bronny could actually be drafted by an NBA team.
exactly.
That knowledge process is proof of that.
You all know that Bronny was drafted by the Lakers, so LeBron would stay. Whoever drafted Bronny, LeBron was a free agent. He was going there. He wanted to play with his son. We all know it. It was the
Yeah, all the other NBA teams went, we're not going to waste a draft pick on him.
Yeah, he sucks, man. What the fuck?
And then the thought process is, will Bronny actually have a career almost similar to his dad or better while he's playing?
Oh, sorry. Oh. That's the same awkward laugh I have when everybody says that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. The same awkward laugh.
Hey, Rob, I don't see any comments, and I'm afraid to hit this screen.
No, bro, it's cool. It's
all right. We're all good. Of course, nobody's watching us.
What it is, bro, it's you didn't tell anybody about it. We didn't hype it, and one of the Facebook pages won't stay running, so I'm trying to fix it. Me and Mike have been working.
Oh, it's all good, man. Good conversation.
For the Vikings, they should be happy about this. Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold threw 2 interceptions and 3 red zone plays. Had an inconsistent day at practice.
Yeah, but the difference is
his last 2 games.
Seattle has a secondary.
I'm not fucking panicking, man. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Why do you say Seattle has a secondary? The Vikings, I think, were first or second in takeaways last year.
Oh, we got a Viking fan in here?
Just trashed again.
What did you not figure out? It says Mason and Jones for 2,000 2,000 Come on now. You're not a big reader, are you?
I think you're thinking about the Packers when Jones was us and Mason Crosby, Mason Crosby, That's made me thinking.
He thought that Mason Crosby was going to rush for 1,000 God. Oh, man. I enjoyed my time on the Bears chat the other day. That was fun.
Yeah.
The Beers chat? I missed it.
Yeah, broski, I did a pretty good job on there.
Yeah, I want
to. It dropped again.
Broski, you there?
It ain't working. That's all.
He's muted. He's either muted himself or somebody muted him.
Yeah.
He's probably busy doing something.
Well,
he's licking his wounds. He's licking his paw. Broski's licking his paw.
That's what they're doing right now.
I was gonna say, when you talk about the Seahawks, I'm thinking their season I think their season strongly depends on if they can resurrect the Legion of Boom with their defense.
They got the best defensive coordinator in the league. I mean, I
The
guess it's
Vikings or
the Vikings. Yeah. Brian
You-
Flores is the best defensive coordinator in the whole league.
A-Dub was talking about the Seahawks.
Oh,
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah,
NFC
I
North
think-
huddle.
Yeah, but he was talking about Darnold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I said his team's best chance to have a good season depends on if they can bring the Legion of Boom back.
Well,
I know. I think Dart might have more,
mhm.
have a better year this year than Goff. I think.
Well,
What do
that's
you think
a
about that,
normal John Dorn take, but go ahead. He might. Anything's
might.
possible, Dorn. Yeah.
I mean, I'll give the Seahawks credit. They are trying to build him something around him. I mean, you went and got Cooper Kupp. You have Njigba. You have Walker and Charbonnet. So, I mean, they have some pieces.
The Seahawks are always a tough out, too.
Hey guys, are you flying? Are you going? You guys have a good one.
All right, take it easy.
All right, Dorn. Have a good one, bro. Thanks for coming by.
See you later.
Hey, Dorn,
Catch
Yep.
you later, Dorn.
I'm going to miss you, buddy.
Yeah, we do, don't you?
It's a bromance from brewing.
I had to block them. Come and send me fucking pictures, man.
No dick
I had to
pics.
block them. Yeah, I had to block
No
them.
dick pics.
All right, later.
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 Oh, damn, man. We made it over 20 minutes. I can't believe it, Robert.
John's a good dude, bro. He's
No, John's a great guy.
he's
Oh, I'm just saying I can't believe the podcast made it over 40 minutes.
well.
Well, we actually got people here that.
I told you, bro. People will come in. You'll learn.
All right. Well,
These
Anybody
guys
got a
are
topic?
the guys that are in the groups, man. They're dedicated football people. They
Right.
love to talk football. So if you got a show, they'll come and talk.
I do try to add a little spice. to
Yeah.
what we're
No, I
talking about
like
this morning.
Colin. I love you. Colin comes out with a different name every time, bro. I mean, look, you didn't even know. Chad. He didn't even know. And Colin has a different name every time. Every time. It doesn't matter. Every time it's different.
I like keeping it fancy. What can I say?
Yeah, it's all good.
I would have done gold is better than silver, or silver is better than gold, but I didn't think that was going to be too good. So maybe next year there'll be a wide receiver that comes out that the Packers can draft that's named Silver. So I don't know. We'll
Dude,
see.
you guys got the Packers got the right wide receiver. They did.
I don't know. When I watched him at
Matt
Texas,
Nicole.
I wasn't overly impressed, but I also didn't think this was a terribly big deep
All right.
wide receiver draft either. So
It was decent. No, they got the right one. They got a guy that's going to take the top off. He's going to require a corner and a safety to cover him, and when he streaks downfield, no.
well, the question is always
Yeah.
with every Packers wide receiver outside of Tucker Kraft, can he actually catch the ball?
Actually, if he's taking a corner and a safety, who cares if he catches the ball? Who cares if the ball's thrown to him? Okay, he just took.
Well, I brought-
No. He's going to probably start out like JMO did. Just be like.
well, I brought it up on another show that I feel like Green Bay needs to like weigh in more on being the team that power runs the ball, throws the ball to Tyler Kraft, or Tucker, was it Tucker or
Kraft.
Tyler?
Yeah, it's Tucker. Tucker.
I would weigh in on throwing the ball more to Tucker Kraft like the Chiefs did with Kelsey.
Yeah.
He's got good hands. He's athletic. He finds a way to get open. And Josh Jacobs is a big, powerful running back. There's no reason to not embrace what two of your best weapons are.
And they bulked up the O line, bro. They bulked up the O line. They're ready to go. They're doing that. They did it out. A-Dub's talked about it a bunch, man. They bulked up the run blocking, and Jordan Love's
Every
going to have
team in the North every team in the North, with the exception of maybe the Lions, but I think they had more people just coming back from injury. But every team in the North, for the most part, is going to be competitive, and I think that the teams that maybe didn't do as well or had holes filled them in the offseason. So it's a really competitive division, and it's honestly anybody's division for the taking.
Everybody's sleeping on you guys, man. They're saying, "Oh,
that's fine."
No, that's not. I said out of all the teams, the ones that did, you guys were like they didn't do anything in the draft. That's because they didn't have any draft picks. They spent their money. You guys bulked up and got all kinds of fucking pickups, bro. You guys.
We had a lot of money open up with Hunter being gone, Cousins being gone. The thing that I liked about what they did was they didn't really have any long, other than in the last 2 years, I think the only guys we signed beyond 2 years were Fries and Grenard. Everybody else was a shorter term contract, and you weren't like strapping yourself with money when it came to any certain position.
Right.
The Vikings get 2 experienced quality O-linemen in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what they did. And they had to.
And that's what they needed to do. That's what they needed to do. That's exactly what they needed to do.
That's all they really did.
If I had to go and watch Garrett Bradbury get forklifted by another defensive tackle this season, I think I would have put my head into a fan because he looked terrible. And I mean, sometimes you have to have the wherewithal to understand that. I get that Bradbury was the 17th overall pick, but you have to move on if something's not working. The draft picks are a swing and a miss for the most part. You need to move on when something's ineffective.
I agree.
Anybody else?
I also thought they should have drafted Shedeur Sanders, but that was just me.
Really? Yeah. Well, actually, in the 5th round, that wouldn't have been a bad pick.
No, because I mean, here's the thing: if at the very least you take this guy in the 5th round, if you take this guy,
and you're going to sell jerseys.
Well, it's not even the jersey part. It's a matter of you got O'Connell. O'Connell is a. They're not going to sell backup jersey. What do you think this is? Hendon Hooker Town? They're not going to sell backup jerseys. Come on.
Shedeur Sanders right now.
Where, in Cleveland?
No, in the NFL. For the rookie jerseys, Shedeur Sanders is the highest selling.
Brother, why would you ever want to wear a Cleveland Browns jersey? But anyways, so no, I mean, by drafting Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round, you're getting a backup project really, really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years down the road, if McCarthy is your guy and you have Shedeur and he's being mentored by Kevin O'Connell and McCarthy, you have a tradable asset right there. That's something that I don't think you have to have forward thinking with that.
You get access to Daddy, too.
Now, who cares about that? Who cares about that? So, I mean, Hunter was the better one from that college anyways. And I'm curious what's going to happen with him. But I thought John was going.
Man.
What up, Mitch? There you go. There's your Lions fan for you.
Well, why didn't he join the show? He's not a Lions fan.
He never does.
Oh, bro, he never does. He talks about it, but
yeah, whatever. He had the perfect opportunity today to come in and back me up as a Lion fan, but he just
Motown Mitch. Man.
Well, here, Rob, what do you think he has Goff rated as now? Because he had a top 3. The last podcast we had, he said borderline top 5. Where do you think Motown Mitch stands on Jared Goff now?
He's probably still on the 5. He's walked it back.
Still on the 5.
Yeah,
Goff has never been a top 5 in his whole career.
God, if you listen to Motown Mitch.
Motown Mitch says he's a top 3. He's been on for a week saying that. He's like, the stats back it up because he had a good year. Look, man, the guy had a career. I'm not going to say he didn't have a career year because he did have a career year.
Well, he did. He had 2 great years, but the stats don't make who you are.
No, because he's not. Because we saw what happened in the playoffs.
Look at Brock Purdy. That's a perfect example. You surround a quarterback. You design the whole system for that quarterback. They can put up the numbers. That doesn't mean they have the talent.
I think this is the first time we're going to actually see what happens with Purdy because it's a different team now. And if they're to justify the money that they spent, I think this is, I mean, Purdy got paid, so he doesn't really care whether or not he has to prove or anything. But I think for his legacy, to see if he's a quarterback that'll play the next 10 years, I think we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if Brandon Ayuk can be a true number one.
Oh,
for
that's
that
terrible. That
19.
ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
He's a number two.
It's garbage.
All day long.
He's
Well,
barely a
if
number.
not-
He's barely a number 2.
Okay, hey, with potential.
Yeah,
he's a-
if it's not him, it's either got to be Ricky Parasol or Juwan Jennings. That's your number
Jennings
one.
has always been a guy I like there. Juwan Jennings, I've always liked him. I feel like he's the most productive one they got right now. And the
but
fact
he's
that they re-signed Kittle to that huge contract is baffling too. I mean, why would you sign Kittle, who's like 32 or 33, to a 5-year extension? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
your owner smokes crack. Why else?
John Lynch is the GM. I don't know who the owner is of San Francisco, but
You give Brock Purdy that money, it's a big, huge mistake. Okay.
it's not just Purdy. He gave McCaffrey a lot of money.
No,
He
it's
gave Ayuk
Purdy,
a lot of
the
money. He
highest-
gave Kittle a lot of money. He gave all those guys a lot of money, and two out of 4 of them have proven nothing, and one of them is obviously quarterback, and the other one's old. So I don't know
And
what they
McCaffrey
were
may
thinking.
never be the same in your offense.
Exactly. He may not be the same at all.
Well,
I mean, when they got him, he was banged up.
Yeah, if I were the 49ers, I would have found somebody who could replace Trent Williams in the future.
Yep, I agree. Well, and then not trade Jordan Mason to the Vikings for a 6th-round pick. That still baffles me why they did that.
No, it was a
Mason was very
disagreement.
effective.
It was a disagreement, and they just got something for him.
I don't know. Throwing away a young 1,000-yard running back is kind of dumb to me. But
The plan they wanted to put him in, he didn't want to deal with, and he said, trade me, and they did. They got what they could. Kind of like what happened with, the Bears stud running back. What was his name? I forgot. He used to play for the Lions.
Swift?
Talking about DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, we drafted Gibbs, and he was like, I knew it was Gibbs. They drafted Gibbs, and he was like, I want out. The Lions said, here you go. They traded
Hey,
him.
what's sad, Motown? Motown, Mitch? That you don't have any balls to come on here and actually talk. That's what's really sad.
What's sad. Meth Town Mitch.
Meth Town Mitch. That sounds a little bit better. Way to go.
It is. He won't. It's an open link, and there's still there's 8 minutes for Meth Town Mitch to come in here and rant. 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, let him in.
Is he?
What you got to say?
Yeah, clearly is not. Yeah, it's clearly a keyboard warrior who just wants to troll.
Yeah,
I thought he was like a friend of the group.
I mean, he might be. I have no idea. You'd have to ask Rob about that. I'm not sure.
All I know is he'll never show up on any of these shows because he won't. He'll just type in the chat. I think it's John Dorn acting. That's why
John Dorn's listening at all times. Are you sure about that?
Mitch started typing. Did you notice that, Rob?
He's on.
Sorry, man. I was dealing with some other stuff. We're trying to fix some problems that we're having. So, what's up? I didn't hear the question.
Well, as John Dorn leaves, and then Motown Mitch is here.
Oh, they're not the same guy. Do not look. All right, I'm going to tell you this much. Motown Mitch called in on he called in on one of the shows. He's a hick from San Antonio, Texas, or Houston. He's really. Nick was making fun of him, going, "He's a hillbilly from West Virginia."
Come on, Rob. I even said that Paul Merkel was John Dorn. You gotta go.
He is insecure about it.
Don't bring that name up. Oh my God, not Merkel.
He said, "Look, Ken, when you look like that, you can't call people left down anything."
Oh.
All right, man. Mitch,
We would love to see what you look like, Motown.
Yeah, come on, jump on.
Weird,
There's
bro.
still like 5 minutes.
You think he's Motown, like he's gonna be, and then you hear a southern drawl come out of his mouth. It's not the same.
Come on, Mitchell. Hop on in for 5 minutes.
Listen up, y'all. I'll tell you, I like my San Antonio Spurs, and I like me some Victor Wembanyama or something like that. And I like me some Stephen Castle, and I like me some pit ribs. That's what I like. And I like being known that you're a meth Chad. Like, you
He's
mean
only
like
got
that?
to wait. He's only got to wait you out like 3 minutes because then we got to call the show. But
He's
Yeah.
gonna
he's
time
not
out.
gonna come
He'll
out, bro.
never
He
show up.
won't come out. He won't come out. He won't. I tried, man. I like he was supposed to come out on live. We had it all set. Everybody was here. We was gonna have a showdown, and he didn't. He's like, my car broke down on the highway.
This guy probably sitting in a white T-shirt he's been wearing for 3 days.
Oh,
with like
he says, "You want to see what I look like?" Oh God, that sounds pretty gay. I'm sure it does.
oh, whatever.
And you listen to Coldplay, so what does that mean?
That's exactly what it means.
Oh, come on now, come on, Motown Mitch. It's time to get your Spurs ready. Come on in there. Get off your horse already. I know you probably.
Ride
Come
him,
on, let's
cowboy,
go, Mitch.
Motown Mitch.
Yeah.
What's your ass a little sore from the rodeo from last night?
Yeah, listening to this makes me think I might have an idea on what kind of song Mitch likes to sing. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart
of Texas.
right?
Hallelujah.
Is there an basement at the Alamo?
Hey, done with the pop pop.
Is there an basement at the Alamo?
Oh, that's funny. He's not sure what Coldplay is. Oh shit. He might be country.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. You guys are hilarious. Mitch, we're just having fun, bro.
It's nothing against you, Mitch. I'll be honest.
You look damn. Mason is a true redneck. He doesn't even know that's not your name. Yeah.
Maybe I am a redneck. What about it, Motown bitch? Why don't you get on here, you little bitch? Why don't you get off your horse already?
Ride the storm out, Motown Mitch. It's all in fun and games, dude. It's really
just
is.
fun, bro. You probably losing this shit.
I got no problem with you.
Don't get your Spurs up in an ante or everybody.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
Mitch, I'm really redneck, Mitch. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I live in Florida.
He's
Yeah,
a Vikings fan. He's a rival fan, Mitch. So there you go.
When did the Vikings become rivals? I thought they were just
What are you
trash.
talking about, bro?
They're trash.
Stop it.
Dude.
Stop it.
They won the division once in a decade.
You guys won the division twice in 6 decades. What's your
We
point?
won it twice in 2 years.
You won it twice in
man.
6 decades.
Let's go Lions.
Bro.
You won it twice in 6 decades. What are you talking about?
No, we won it twice in 2 years.
Open mouth, insert foot. Come on, bro.
I did 2 times in 60 years.
Dude, you guys went 14-3 last year, and you still didn't beat it.
Yeah.
Hey, they choked just as hard as you did, but you guys were the ones that everybody said was supposed to win it all. I'm no
We're
bullshit.
fine with everybody saying we're fine with everybody saying we're going to finish 4th. I'm fine with that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
That's fine.
They were supposed to finish 4th, bro, and they
Last year.
overachieved. You guys underachieved. That's the difference. That's the total difference.
Everybody had you guys picked for the Super Bowl last year out of the NFC for the most part. So you can say what you want, but they have. We were projected to finish 3rd or 4th in the division.
They had a guy
14-3 with Sam Darnold.
I
mean,
think
they had
You got to drag
They
the guy.
were missing people. I mean, they had Sam Darnold. Nobody thought he was going to have 14-win season.
You guys took a quarterback out of the trash heap, and I don't know how you did it.
I don't know exactly.
I don't.
Well, we did it. That's the point.
When you guys got Sam Darnold, I'm like, oh, man, this is over for the Vikings. And I'm like,
I mean, I was curious to see what he'd do because he had never really played on a good team, but I wasn't expecting
we have to
14.
do our outro. I'm learning.
Yes, you have to say your goodbyes.
Guys.
Say your goodbyes, man.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, Motown Mitch.
Bye, Mitch.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.